1. We're live and recording. Well, we're not live because it's just a recording. Uh, for this week's edition of Movie Club, the Oscars edition. Oscars are tonight. And
Really?
we're going to do a review this week of Wes Anderson's The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. But first, we're going to catch up on with everybody. How's everybody doing?
Swell. Just swell.
Oh, I love. Look at Chuck's hat. It says hello.
Isn't that cute?
The love below.
And Dad, before we get started, we actually have another surprise guest here today.
Okay, who's a surprise guest? Oh.
Baby Sparky.
Baby who? Lisa!
Call Lisa in.
Come here. That's not right. That's not...
Yes.
Congratulations, guys. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. We told
Yeah.
Atticus and Luke on Friday, and we felt like this would be a perfect little reveal.
Hold on.
Hi, Lisa. We have. Oh, you muted. Dad, you're muted. Dad, unmute yourself.
Why does he have to lean so close to unmute his computer?
I don't know.
Is his computer super far
Can
away?
you guys hear us?
Yo, it's muted on StreamYard.
I can hear
Oh,
the
Dad,
very
you're muted
important
on
thing that you're
StreamYard.
saying.
It's muted on StreamYard. You click the mute
On
button on StreamYard.
Dad, like on the bottom where you go like stop. Okay, you there?
Give the headphones to.
Okay. Lisa.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
We have a special guest here today.
Well, oh my God. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we are too.
Oh, I'm going to cry. You know I'm going to cry. Yay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Big hype.
I'm so happy for you. Both. This
family
is
member.
awesome.
Thank you.
Woohoo.
We're
All right.
so excited too.
Okay.
A little baby for the family. So y'all are gonna be some
Yay.
grandparents.
This is awesome. Congratulations. All right.
Thank you.
Here's Dad back.
Okay.
Grandpa. Yo, what up, Grandpa?
All right. Now that I've had a chance to compose myself. Huh?
We're like, Grandpa, what do we call you? Bye, Lisa.
Okay, honey. All right. So,
Not to distract from the movie review, I did clear it with Atticus before.
I was on the fence about it, but
what do you mean cleared what with Atticus?
turned out to be successful.
I told Luke and Atticus, I was like, I'm going to tell Dad today. I'm going to tell him there's a special guest on the podcast. And that's how we can do our little review.
All
I thought
right.
it was spectacular. I loved it.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's awesome. Well, congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Son.
much.
I'm very happy for you two. Very,
Thank
very happy.
you.
I feel a big congratulations to all of us. We all get a family member.
What the hell did you do?
What?
You didn't do
I've been
anything.
I've been a supportive
What?
brother this whole time.
The question is, what
name one
didn't-
person more
what didn't
more
he
supportive.
do?
Yeah.
I
name one
hope you
person more
two
supportive.
are actively involved in this. That'd be jacked up.
I was giving some coaching tips.
Coaching tips.
A coaching tip.
Yeah. To Eliza, probably.
Oh my God. What?
Oh,
good grief.
shit.
So good.
There,
Oh,
I
good
insulted him right off the screen. Well,
Oh
good.
my
So,
God.
what are the do we have a expected date? How
Yeah.
long?
So I'm 9 weeks pregnant as of today, which means the due date is first it means the baby's the size of a little olive.
Mhm.
Last week it was the size of a raspberry. So I'll keep updating you all on the delicious treats it becomes. And then the due date is October 15th. So spooky little baby.
October 15th. All right.
October
Well,
15th.
good.
Yeah.
Eliza,
Yeah.
Autumn's birthday is October 14th.
No way.
Way.
Oh my
Who?
God, I love Autumn.
Adam's daughter, Jeff.
Oh, I
Autumn.
can't keep up with everybody these
Is this
days.
Atom with a T?
No, Autumn, you nut.
No, he
Uh,
said Adam's
No,
daughter, and I'm
Luke,
asking.
we don't.
Oh,
we don't
Adam.
talk about this.
Not Adam with a T. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because this
Hey,
was the discussion. This was when I told Atticus and
This
Luke
poor-
about
this
this
poor
on Friday.
kid.
We were already
This poor kid.
workshopping.
The
know.
grandfather and the uncles. Jesus.
Look, okay, first and foremost, wait a minute. Chuck, let's all pause. Would you like to say anything? A word
Correct,
of
yes.
advice, my friend.
I love you guys, and thanks for your support.
Oh, you have it
I'm
100%, son. You let us know if you need anything. We love you
100%.
so much.
You know we
You guys
will.
are going to have some beautiful children. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
thank you.
It's just going to be, they're going to be amazing. I mean, look at the two of you.
No.
It's just awesome. Anyway, and the main thing, it's going to be a good person because you both are both good people.
Oh.
I know
Yeah.
we need more. We need more babies from good people like y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're so
Anyway.
excited. It's gonna be really, really great. So
Yeah.
I'll keep everybody posted. I'm so excited to have finally told you because it's hard to keep my mouth shut and keep my cool. But we had
How
our
long is-
first what?
9
Agnes,
weeks,
what are you laughing
9
at?
weeks, 2 months.
I'm laughing at that, and I'm laughing that all of us are terrible at keeping secrets.
Well, you did it
Yeah.
this time. That's pretty amazing.
I don't talk to anyone, so I'm pretty good
Do
at
you
it.
want to tell Scout?
Come
If
here,
you guys have
Scout.
any secrets, just tell me. I love gossip
Secret.
too.
Scout. You're
Scout?
gonna be an uncle. Wait, a cousin. I mean, I don't know.
An uncle.
An uncle?
A
If
dunkle.
Scout's your son,
Oh yeah. A
that would make
doggy
him
uncle.
my brother. Which would make
Dunkle.
him another uncle. I hope
Okay,
it
he
doesn't
smells
dilute
like-
it.
He smells like fish. I gotta let him go.
Okay, let's be okay.
I
Have
mean,
you
that's a-
been having any morning sickness?
Yeah, not too bad, all things considered. There was like a stretch, maybe a 2-week stretch where it was really bad.
Mhm.
And I just felt really fatigued and like just nauseous. So remember the day I did a marathon of all of the Wes Anderson movies? I was so sick that whole day. But the more I move around, like if I can move my body, eat all the time, and it kind of keep myself distracted, I feel pretty good. So
Do you hate the
Good.
smell of cold cuts?
yes, I hate the smell of cold cuts. I hate the smell of our refrigerator. And the most terrible one of all has been hating Owen's breath.
Oh, poor kid.
Poor me. Poor me. Like, it's
So
rancid.
I don't know if you. I'm assuming you've told your mom and Mike, but your mom had the weirdest. Have you had any cravings? Let's start there.
Pickles. I want pickles.
You always like pickles.
I know, but like especially the first few weeks, I was just like eating them out of the jar.
That's how I do it.
Candy. What's weird is like I've kind of had like opposite. Like candy, I love candy so much, but I've noticed when I'm eating it, it's like not doing anything for me. It's like kind of an opposite. Like it just doesn't really taste like anything. And Chipotle.
Chipotle. Nice.
Yeah. Like I'll just
Damn.
think of Chipotle and I'll be like, I have to go get
I
that
have to
right
go
now.
get it.
Can you think of anything else?
I was
Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
cinnamon toast crunch, nice.
The
Chuck,
tasty-
have you had any cravings?
Yeah, what are your cravings, Chuck?
Have you had any cravings?
I've had a craving to enjoy the journey.
Oh, that's
Well, good.
cute.
That's good.
adorable.
Corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, Chuck.
The timing is good. We
Good.
planning on kind of laying low this year, so the timing of it all works out well, and so we can
Nice.
prepare and get ready, and enjoy our last summer. Just the four of us.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child.
So Eliza, you have to ask your mom if she had any cravings when she was pregnant with you, and she had the weirdest freaking cravings for these
Really?
frozen fish
Ugh.
fillets, and
Mom.
they were kind of shaped like this,
Like a
they were
triangle.
like,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're
almost
talking about.
triangle, but they were squared off at the end, and she would eat those things and then we had them at the at the store on the base, and I would be
Uh-huh.
like, pack them into the fucking cart. I need more. Can you get more? And I don't even know where it came from. I don't know that I think we were just walking through the store one day, and she's like, "Oh, those look good. Look good.
That's
They're
like
frozen.
yeah, like
They're fucking frozen fish patties. How good can they look?"
If I was pregnant,
But
my cravings would be hot Cheetos with Tostitos queso on them.
oh. I
It's pretty
mean,
good.
that
No, that's-
actually, I'm having an opposite reaction to that. Actually, I'm so sorry.
I call it acid reflux.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm.
Have a
Any-
great.
Oh
Lola-
yeah, Lola. I'm
Lola's
sorry.
got
We're
one
talking about the
about-
pregnancy. Trigger
No,
warning.
it's fine. But a hamburger with peanut butter and jelly. I don't know why. It was so good, and like some pickles on it, and like spicy pickles.
Eliza almost vomited. She's
That's
this-
alarming. That's what I'll say.
Ooh, interesting. That sounds really special, Lola. I'll have to try it at another time.
Lola, are you sure that's not against the Geneva Convention?
I don't know.
Lola does
but
not abide by
I
the
really,
Geneva Convention.
really wanted it, and I ate it, and it was delicious.
well, good. That's what
Good
you got to
for
do.
you,
That's
girl.
why they're called cravings.
Yeah.
So Chuck, what do your parents have to say?
They were thrilled too. We told them last weekend when we were all together.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So they're very, very excited. There's a little bit less pressure now, so we can.
Less pressure.
They've been pretty good though. They haven't been
too
giving us.
pressured.
Yeah, they haven't been giving us too much
Nobody
of a hard
has.
time. But
Ah.
I definitely feel some relief now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to say my usual line with you, Eliza. Eliza, you can't be having a baby. I'm not old enough to be a grandfather. Did you ever hear
are.
this, Chuck? That every time like she was going into high school, and I'm like, Eliza, you can't go to high school. I'm not old enough to have a high school daughter or a child in high school. It's like you can't be graduating from high school. I'm not old enough to have a child graduating from high school. You can't go to college, graduate, get married, everything along the way. I was like, I'm not old
Everything.
enough. I'm not old enough to have somebody doing these things. Well, every time I was more than old enough. So this is perfect timing too.
This
So
is a new
wonderful.
milestone
Now
for you, Dad.
And now you're a grandpaps.
Yeah,
More than
grandpaps.
Oh yeah.
Father.
Oh yeah.
Grandpaps.
Grandpaps.
We can workshop it. You know, you do you, whatever you want.
Yeah. No, that's a good one. Let's keep that one. Hey, grandpaps.
I bet babies should be able to say that no problem.
Easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
Oh.
get me another White Claw kid and
We should call
shut
him
up.
Gangy.
A White Claw. Yeah.
Just kidding.
Pop Pop.
Oh my gosh.
Pop pop. The mere fact that you call it pop pop means you're not ready to do it. Well, anyway, I see why we were waiting for Chuck to come from raking the leaves.
Yeah, I had to clean up the yard. Sorry for keeping you
Yeah,
waiting.
he
No,
didn't watch the
no,
movie,
no, it's well
so we're
worth the
gonna
wait.
lose him.
Yeah,
The,
I did not watch the movie, so I'm gonna take off now. But
All right, son. I
Bye,
love you.
Chuck. I love you.
I love you.
Good work.
Yeah.
Good work.
I know. Stellar performance,
Go
Chuck.
make a baby safe
Yeah.
yard for us.
All right.
Baby.
Yes.
He says love,
Love.
love, love, love. But yeah.
All right. Well,
I could talk about that all day. I'll be
Yep.
honest.
it'll be so wonderful to welcome little Louise. Just
I'm feeling Kingsley. What about you, Atticus?
Kingsley.
Yeah.
Kingsley.
Kingsley.
Either gender.
Okay, wait a minute. Before we start, that's true. Before we start this, our movie this week is The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou by Wes Anderson,
Mhm.
and we've already alluded to a couple of things. The Kingsley thing. I mean, do you
Oh, I
want to
didn't even
do
connect those
a,
dots.
a synopsis, Couscous, since this was your selection? I mean,
Sure. So the movie comes in at a premiere of another movie, and It is the first half of a documentary of a disgraced oceanographer / documentarian named Steve Zissou, who's like a pothead, probably,
Yeah,
probably a pill popper. You know what I mean? Cheating on his wife with like a smoking hot chick. Like, oh my man, like pulling. And so, anyway, party on a boat. Meets maybe his son, comes back, uses a line that I say almost every day in my adult life is sorry, you caught me 1 foot off the merry-go-round.
that's a pretty good one.
Gosh,
Takes him
that's
onto the
good.
boat. Reporter comes on. Pregnant
Well-
reporter.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Right. And anyway, the movie ensues. They hunt the shark. And
The shark that
very
ate his best friend, Esteban.
Esteban. And it's
So
very
he wants to blow up the shark.
Yeah.
What do they call his eyes? He's got the crazy eyes, or what?
the crazy eyes. Get him out.
Just because they're all red.
Yeah. And
Esteban.
so
Esteban.
that's like that's a great segue down into like what. So this is my favorite Wes Anderson
For
movie,
sure.
right? And I like it the most because I think that I love the stop motion stuff so much, like Fantastic Mr. Fox and the Isle of Dogs. Like I love those. And I really like the more like I don't want to say like practical but for lack of a better term, let's say practical ones, like the Royal Tenenbaums and Rushmore, that are very like rooted in reality, right? And Life Aquatic is in this very weird middle ground of Wes Anderson movies that it's not in that like reality, right? To where it's like it's not in New York, right? It's in all of these made up places, but it's not a fully like fantasy world either, you know? Like really it's just the marine life. And so
Yeah.
so I love this movie, and my favorite thing about it is that I think that I get something new out of it every time I watch it, including this time. You know,
I mean, I'm just gonna butt in because I thought I forgot how great this movie was. I forgot about it. I really did. This is some of the best writing that he's
my God.
done. Just the lines, these little lines, and all this stuff is like, you know, like when it's just amazing. Little things, little tidbits of information, and so I'm really glad we're doing this retrospectives on these, these reevaluations of these Wes Anderson movies. This movie was freaking 2004, I think, or something like that. I didn't even look it up.
Oh, wow.
yeah, 2004.
It's almost 20 years ago that we've been watching Wes Anderson movies. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
So I think that 1 foot off the merry-go-round is a great. I mean, that leads into that scene. When we're talking about favorite scenes, one of my favorite scenes is when he realizes he meets Ned, and he's like, "I'll be right back," and he walks to the front of the ship
That's my favorite.
to light up a joint, and it's
So pretty.
all that beautiful scenery behind him. And the best part of that is when his hand, everything's normal, but his hand goes into like a slow motion kind of thing. Always freaks me out, but always thought it was a beautiful component of that scene. So
Yeah, that's my favorite. Like, first of all, this is my favorite Wes Anderson movie, but I couldn't pick it because Agus picked it. And I think it's just so funny. Like,
Yeah.
It's very funny. I think it
It's
has one of the strongest
heartbreaking.
intros.
yeah. I think it's like I'm laughing the whole time. Bill Murray is perfect. Like it's just and all of it. And I love how they do there's so many things to love. Like I'm trying to even distill all of it. But for me, like the takeaway, I'm just trying to figure out what my favorite line was. And it was so difficult.
how do you?
Because there's so
What's
many
the
words
yeah.
that are
What's the
good.
scientific significance of killing the fish?
Revenge.
Revenge. He thinks about it. And he's like, revenge. I mean, he actually thought about it for a minute. It was like fucking revenge.
Well, like it's
Oh my
funny because
God.
the guy makes a good point. Like, well, it's like an endangered species at
Yeah,
most.
right.
You know, like this could be the only one of this thing. Like,
Never
Oh
seen it
my
before.
God.
like you're like, yeah. Like,
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
And it's so the other weird part of that is like when he goes after that guy, said, "Hey, Zuzu, why aren't you sitting Shiva for Esteban?" And you're like, "What?
Mhm.
You know what that means, right? Sitting Shiva. It's a Jewish.
Yeah.
That's when they mourn. It's like a period of mourning." And he's like, "What the fuck?" And they're like, and they all go after, like, "Stop! Don't do it! Don't do it! You're gonna, you know." Obviously, he's done this before. Somebody set him off, and he goes nuts. But,
Oh,
anyway.
he's such a loose cannon.
Right.
He's such a loose cannon, but he has such a big heart. And he's like such
Right,
an
yes.
asshole and an idiot. So good. And it's just like he's a walking contradiction. And I think that that's
Correct,
what
yes.
makes this movie so great. You're
Yeah.
never not rooting for him, even though he's such an idiot asshole. But also you have to remember, like, he just lost his friend, his best friend. Got
What
eaten.
does he? What does he say? What does he say to Eleanor when he goes over there? He's like, "Can I come in and butter you up and then ask you for money or something like that?" And she says
Yeah,
no. And
exactly.
That was
gives
gonna be like one of my favorite lines because I have a couple. He's like, "Well, can I go in anyway?
Yeah, I love that
It took
one.
me 2 hours to get here."
Yeah, right. Can I come in anyway? Can I come in and butter you up anyway? My favorite line is. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go, Dad.
I think my favorite line in the whole exchange was when he comes to the island with Ned, and she goes, "Your cat's dead." Dead? How'd it happen? Well, rattlesnake bit him in the neck, or bit it in the neck. Yeah, it's like, why can't you be? Why do you have to say it like that? And then he goes, she's such a bitch. She was raised by maids.
Oh my God. But then Ned asks, what kind
What
of
kind
cat
of cat is it? Who
He's
gives
like,
a
I don't
fuck?
know, fucking
Who
Tabby or
gives a
something.
shit?
Oh
Maybe
my
a
God.
tabby. But he's like, she was raised by maids. She's a rich bitch. She was raised by maids. It's too fucking. It's
The
too
whole thing is
funny.
so funny.
Ah.
My personal favorite line is because I went rewatching it. I forgot about the pirate. I don't know how I forgot about the pirate
Oh,
scene.
Pirate scene's really good.
It's so funny because it's so intense and terrible, but it's so hilarious. And when the pirates leave, and then he comes up on the top of the deck of the boat, and the dog is still there, and he's like, "Those fucking amateurs! You left your dog, you idiot!"
you left your dog. Yeah. The fact that like he cites that as such a big oversight, you know.
I know.
and the thing is, it comes back full circle because they left the dog.
And they
Hey,
forget Cody.
we left Cody. We got to go
Cody.
back.
We gotta go.
And they're like,
It's just like
no.
that. The whole. I was just laughing from head to toe when first of all, Eleanor's there to help, and she's like showing the Ping Islands, and she's like, "Little Ping," and then Steve gets up, he points at the wrong one. She has to point to the right one. And then they're all there, and I don't know why it's so funny. See that, like, all the music, the dum, 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 and they're all in their funny little suits. And it's like they look like such dorks, but also they
Dude.
look so cool at the same time. And I like, it's
When
like,
they-
how are they doing this?
That scene made me think that it's probably really like fun and easy to do a Wes Anderson film if you're an actor, right?
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah,
like-
just have fun.
Because it does just seem like a lot of fun. There's nothing like big. Like the biggest stunt in this movie was them like doing a little half jump over the tennis court net, and that looks so goofy too. I really love that scene, and
Such a dork.
yeah, it just seems like a lot of fun.
Swamp leeches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Hey,
time
anybody
it comes-
else? Anybody else get hit? No.
Just me? What's the deal?
But so do you know in the production of the movie that he made the ship, or he made a model of the ship in a 2D format? So there's a scene when they're running up and down and walking through it, that's actually a replica, a sized down replica of the ship as they're walking through the whole thing. And he's shooting 2D on the outside. Like he's
That's-
shooting as they're going through. It's like, did you guys catch that?
Yeah, it's super cool. It's
So
the
you're saying
same.
the same model is when they're like showing the tour of the ship at the beginning and it's all open like that?
Yeah, that's a set. That's a set that he uses several times throughout the movie.
Yeah, that's cool.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
being
really-
production on a Wes Anderson film would probably be terrible, but
Be tough.
just because everything
to
has
be
to
an
be like
actor.
perfect.
Seems pretty
But to be an
sick.
actor, that's why all the big names stick with him.
Yeah, God, Jeff Goldblum, what a dick in this movie.
Right.
It's so funny.
Hey, what's your dog's name? Cody. Cody, stay still. He gets
Yeah.
up out of his fucking chair to go hit a three-legged dog and tell him to be still.
He's still good.
The worst.
like,
He's still
whoa.
Cody. God, I hate him. And then when he's getting rescued and he has the t-shirt on, I'm a pepper.
I'm a pepper. I like when he says, "Are you guys here to rescue me?" Maybe. And they shoot him.
Oh my gosh. The whole and I will just say Angelica Houston in this movie is such a babe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Eleanor is awesome. I love her.
Eleanor is the tits. Thank God for Eleanor.
Who is this? He's my research assistant. The guy with the long hair and the jeans.
Oh my God, I know. It's like
My
damn,
research
Eleanor.
assistant.
Oh my gosh, he's like so gorgeous.
So why? So here's something. Here's one of the questions after rewatching it that I'm curious about. Why does Steve hate fathers? Did they that's probably a component. It's a Wes Anderson writing component that's never explained as to why he hates. Because he's like, I've never wanted to be a father. I hate fathers.
Maybe he had a bad dad.
And that's it. But it's like usually Anderson will explain those things, but he didn't do it this time. So Steve just had something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it was one of those unexplainables.
I don't know. I think there's some level of ambiguity to all of his storytelling. Like the Darjeeling Limited, you get very little about. You get one scene about them not in India, and it's very limited, and it's to, like, in my opinion, tell like a very specific point. And so there's a lot of ambiguity about what you like what exactly unfolded or who their dad is and all of that kind of stuff.
And that's a good point. That's a very good observation because they never explain the dad very, very well in the Darjeeling Limited. I mean, obviously he's had some success or whatever, but you never really knew who he was or what he did or what happened.
But we'll talk on that.
Oh yeah. Good point. Good point.
I want to hear more about Lord Mandrake.
Right.
I know totally.
Lord
Who is
Mandrake.
this guy? Oh my God! And at the beginning, when they're showing all the different portraits and that museum,
Yes.
of like the club or museum or whatever it is, and that's like,
And he's got his
"Oh,
hand.
nice one."
He's,
Wonder
I'm
if
not a
I can
fan.
do it last
I'm
I'm
night.
not a fan. And he's standing like this in this thing, and he's like, I'm not a
He
fan.
looks so dorky.
The
Oh
Lord
my
Mandrake
God.
is like so beautiful too.
Yeah.
It's like this like roaring sea with this giant net, and he's got like the big like old timey sailor pants and like big cardigan on, and then like
One of my favorite scenes is when those Frenchies are talking about is how he, like looks gay with the earrings, and he takes the earring off and throws
His
it.
little
And then
earrings.
Ned goes and gets it and brings it back, and he puts it back in his and he's like waiting for Ned to bring it before he knew Ned was gonna go get it. He puts it in his pocket. like a symbolic
No.
gesture. Screw those guys. I'll show them.
And
But
so, did Steve know? So Steve knows he shoots blanks. So the whole time he knew. That's what I didn't understand. Did he know that whole time that Ned wasn't his son? Because when Eleanor tells the reporter Jenny, gosh, why can't I remember the reporter's name? But she's like, "Here's something that only I or Steve could tell you." I think
Jane.
that's what she said. Jane, and thank you. And then she says that he was shooting blanks, but I took that to mean that Steve knew that Ned couldn't have been his son. But I'm not entirely sure that that is true.
Wow.
That Steve did know.
I must have
Because
missed
it changes a lot for me.
I see that. Yeah, that's amazing. I'd have to watch that again because you're right. Because she explains that to Jane. Eleanor explains that to Jane, and then something you need to know about them is that they shoot blanks.
I had always read that scene as like the affirmation that the family in the conventional sense didn't mean much to Steve.
Oh.
Right. But then who was the father? Who was Ned's father?
Who cares? More like who cares?
Just
or in
I think he would just
go ahead, Eliza.
Well, now I'm thinking too, was he saying like I never wanted to be a father as a way to like maybe a way he was coping with his inability to actually be a father? Because then he says something, doesn't he say something at another point where they had thought about having children, but Eleanor was too old? And she was like, I was 34 or something like that. Like not too old. But like, so that's where I would have to rewatch it and try to get into that because it's interesting enough that I think there's something in there. But then also like, yeah, I think fatherhood is important in this, really important in this movie.
So we just talked about rewatchability. This is the highest rewatchability rating of any movie we've seen so far, in my opinion. There's so many details, but getting back to your point, Eliza, I think that you're right. I think that he talks about fathers quite a bit in his movies. Whether it's
maybe he had a bad past with his dad.
Maybe his dad abandoned him.
A dive deep into the mind of Wes Anderson.
I mean, like, look, I think anybody that has that haircut doesn't have a great relationship with one of their parents.
True.
Wes Anderson's haircut?
What's wrong with Wes Anderson's haircut?
Look like a Hunger Games
it's
character.
Not far off. Bob? It's not far off of Javier Bardem's in No Country for Old Men.
I knew that shit was coming.
Was act.
It's not
that cattle.
Show us a picture.
No, his hair's cute. It's like indie.
There's nothing wrong with his picture. There's
It's
nothing wrong with his haircut.
definitely fitting.
Wes Anderson
haircut. He looks like Beck, that psychopath.
No.
No.
Well. Okay. At certain lengths.
Well.
Hold on. I've got to. At certain lengths, it looks a little.
Look,
it's
one of these days I'd like to be an extra on a Wes Anderson film. So can we please stop talking about his hair?
I think to be a main character.
I love his haircut.
I like his haircut.
I think you're fighting for a position too small, Pops.
Yeah, you can be a leading role, Dad.
If you aim high, you'll miss.
I would love to see you, Dad.
I'd like to be an extra. I just don't want a line. These pretzels
you just want to hand someone an object or something?
Yeah.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
No.
I would love to see you in one of those like little diver, the like little swimsuits, the wetsuits.
So I think so the hidden gem in this movie is Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, no, that's
my favorite character. My favorite character, Klaus.
This is great.
Because that goes into the father thing. Because there's a line in there where he tells Ned, "You think he's your father? I've never had one of those," or something like that. You know, it's like so. And he thought, and he said, we always thought of you as a little brother. I always thought of you guys as like my dad. You remember when he
Mhm.
says that? And it's like,
I do.
fuck. So that
And then he says,
explains
please
a
don't let
whole.
the crew make fun of me.
What's that? Oh, please.
And then
Oh,
he
I
says,
can't.
please don't
I,
let the crew make fun of me. I can't promise that,
oh,
Klausy.
I can't promise that.
He's so sweet and innocent,
He is.
and he's so dedicated. He's so dedicated to
Yes.
Steve.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Oh my
I think my
god.
favorite scene is where he's like exclaiming how much he loves the flag. He's like, "No, you don't get it. I don't just like it."
I didn't just like it.
I didn't just. He gets
Yeah.
all upset. He just. I loved it. Thank you. Oh my god, he's so cute. Oh yeah, Klaus just head to toe, where he gets all upset because he's on B Squad, like in the middle of the rescue.
You're the B Squad
We're doing
leader.
this now. I'm sick of being on B Squad. I can't do his little accent, but it's just so darling. Like every moment, Willem Dafoe is a 10 out of 10. My favorite one. The little pom pom on his hat. The little like just.
What's funny
everything.
is everyone's talking when they're all tied up, and they pan to him just to like have his pom pom move. I don't know if
Just
you guys
wiggle
noticed.
around. Oh my god, he's so great.
It's
He's
those
so
little
great.
fucking details that are just crazy.
I know, and
And
I
why
feel like
would-
that's all of it. What?
Sorry. When they're getting rid of the interns, okay, I'm not going to fail you, but you're going to get it incomplete. This is bullshit.
Bullshit.
Guy literally got macheted in
Isn't
the
that
shoulder.
that would be such bullshit? It would be such bullshit. One of them got hit with a fucking machete down their freaking shoulder, and he's
That
not
guy-
gonna pass
But he
them?
came back. He's the one who came back to help.
And in the
That's true.
end, when they're all walking down, like when the credits are rolling, when they're all walking to the ship for the
Yes.
last time, he's in the group and
Right.
he's
When
got
they-
his own gun. So he
Yeah.
made it through.
So he's not an intern anymore.
Well, he
He's
doesn't have
part
to
of the
share
team.
it with anyone else.
They all
Did you? So here's
They're
something that I
alive.
didn't know. So I love the ending credits. It's the best ending credits of any movie
It's a
I've
good
ever
one.
seen. Right?
Agreed.
Queen bitch, fucking David. So the David Bowie stuff, we haven't even started on that. But I didn't know that Ned was on the top of the boat.
What do you mean?
Did you guys see him up there?
yeah.
I never saw that until this viewing.
It's his
Alive?
ghost.
No, he's standing there, like he's kind of like he's in this pilot's outfit, like the outfit he showed up in originally. He's leaning forward. He's got one foot on a rail, and he's got his little pilot's hat on. He's just looking forward.
Oh, that's so cute.
I don't think I ever noticed that in this movie. So
Oh my gosh. I'll
Well,
have to give it another listen.
the scene where he perishes, sad,
Oh my god, it's so upsetting.
an emotional
when he
wreck.
what? Parachutes.
when Ned dies.
Oh, the helicopter. Yeah.
This is gonna hurt. And he puts his arm
Yeah.
In more
across
ways than
Ned's chest,
Yeah.
like a dad would.
Sure.
I wonder how they did that red water thing. You know,
Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
pretty neat.
Because that's how you know, oh,
Yeah.
it's
It's
not
tough.
good. But they don't know yet. When you first see that splash of red on like the
Well, and it's splashing on the lens
There's
too.
like one dribble,
Yeah.
and then like every
Yeah.
time it ducks under the water, it's red.
And that's
redder and redder and redder.
that's probably some of the best in terms of like shots and filmmaking that Wes Anderson, he does a lot of creative things, but that scene itself, up and down in the water, it's just, yeah, it's pretty masterful.
It's undeniable that Wes Anderson's the GOAT.
I wouldn't go that far, but he's pretty damn good. I mean,
Well, I call
you're
everyone
the
the GOAT.
extra.
oh, the goat.
I like him better than Scorsese.
I do
I
like him
do
better than
personally. I
Scorsese.
watch his movies way more than I watch Martin Scorsese's movies.
Yeah, honestly, the
Well-
rewatchability on a Scorsese film is a lot lower than a rewatchability on on Anderson.
I would agree with some of them. I mean, the thing is, there's so many details, and it's so weird because I was watching it and I stopped the scene, and it was the first scene that Ned went in to see Jane, and Jane's reading to the baby. And in the
Mhm.
background, there's a painting on the wall of her cabin. And it's just a simple painting. And I just thought to myself, why is that painting there? What's the detail? I mean, what are the choices that were made? And he's meticulous. He is so meticulous as Stanley Kubrick in the details.
Yeah.
And it made me wonder, why did he put that painting there?
I didn't even notice that, which is another
It was only because I paused it. It wasn't super significant. It just was like, wow.
Well, and I think Wes Anderson, for me, I know we were talking a bit about this the other day, but like he's the epitome of, if you pause at any point in any of his movies, just pause. It's a perfect poster. Like it's a perfect piece of art or image, And the music is so good. And you know what? I think Wes Anderson, it has the rewatchability because it's heavy themes. Sometimes it's intense, sad stuff, but it's so delightful to watch. It's going to put you in a better mood. Watching a Wes Anderson movie is going to put you in a better mood. And it makes me feel creative.
I'm just doing a real quick clicking through my head. Are there other movies where a character dies other than?
Yeah, Grand Budapest Hotel.
Who dies in Grand Budapest?
The
Why don't you just watch it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Huh?
The main character?
Watch it next week.
No, I mean, of course, yes. But he doesn't. He's not.
He dies.
Jeff Goldblum's also.
He gets shot and killed.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
by the militia.
Okay. Right, you're right.
Spoiler alert, Jesus.
Shut up.
Dad. Wes Anderson, fake fan.
No,
also
the main character.
Royal Tenenbaum.
No, that's at the end, though.
Well,
this was the end too.
You didn't say does the main character die in any of them except for at the end? You just said, does the main character die?
All right, go to hell, you guys.
Yes, the titular
anyway,
Royal Royal Tenenbaum dies.
So we already went over these hijackers. No, we call them pirates, Ned.
You were reading.
Was that did everybody say their favorite line?
What?
Oh no, yeah, let's do a favorite line. Atticus first.
Mine. Sorry, you caught me one foot off the merry-go-round. It's the best. It's the best line.
Yeah.
I say it all the time.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
Those fucking amateurs! You left your dog, you idiot. That's pretty good. Oh my god! Or when Jane, the leopard shark, or the jaguar shark.
Are we safe in here? I doubt it.
And he's like,
"That's mine."
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
That was mine.
Mine is she's a rich bitch. She was raised by maids.
Is there a funnier Wes Anderson movie than this?
It's pretty fucking funny. And I agree with Couscous. It's really bizarre. And I think this movie did get a bit of criticism about the fish stop animation kind of thing. But
oh my god,
I think it's fun.
I
like when he flicks the little.
Yeah. Made it so fabulistic, that it's like, okay, this is not Jacques Cousteau, people. Okay, it's not him. Yeah, and I don't know if he did that on purpose.
It's like magical realism.
Yeah. Yes. I like that one scene when he was like, "Yeah, everybody claims Jacques Cousteau put headphones in." Yeah, well, we developed a way to pipe music in. You ever notice how Klaus always has shorts on, even in his skin suit
Yeah.
or his wetsuit. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I think
What
it's
is the
crazy
line?
that they got the owner of the Charleston River Dogs to be the main character.
Who?
The owner of the Charleston River Dogs.
I don't know what that is.
It's a baseball team, minor league.
Does Bill Murray own them?
hmm
Oh,
Fun fact. Learned that in my
Really?
time in Charleston.
Do you
That's,
guys?
that's very interesting, Luke, albeit a very strange way to phrase that initially.
what a fun fact.
Do you guys know that Bill Murray is fluent in French?
Oh no, I didn't.
Absolutely fluent in French. Yeah,
Wow.
Absolutely.
just totally. Yeah, he's completely fluent. It was so. I don't know. I was watching some YouTube thing about him walking around New York, and all of a sudden they meet these French tourists out on the promenade in Brooklyn, and they're these gals, and he just starts slapping down some French on them, and everybody was like, "What the hell?" But yeah, there you go.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I'm gonna say some phrases that might be offensive, but I'm gonna say them anyway. But did you notice how he referred to Jeff Goldblum's character?
Mm.
Did he use the F
Alistair,
word?
yeah. Called him a faggot. And I
Oh,
think
no.
that that's
But then at the end,
no, I understand, but later he keeps talking
What?
about him as being, well, he does say, "Well, I'm half gay," so that kind of explains it. Which I thought
like
was,
that's why
I
he was
mean,
a bad husband. He's like, that's what I could husband.
yeah,
And then he really is half gay.
yeah, right. So it's
Half
like
gay.
half gay.
There's such a
Okay,
thing.
you're right. I can't
Half
say
gay.
bisexual, but I thought that was interesting. I mean, I wonder if he would write that kind of language in a movie now.
Today?
Yeah,
Probably not.
probably not. But
Depends on the
Yeah, let's-
scenario.
Again,
I mean, Django
That's
wasn't that
20
long
years-
ago, so
Django.
yeah.
I didn't realize Wes Anderson was involved in Django.
No, I mean, obviously it wasn't, but
yeah,
I'm
he
just
wrote
saying,
all of.
I'm just saying that society
Django.
is still like okay with you using these words in an artistic way.
I saw something about the making of Blazing Saddles, and
Oh boy.
evidently, Mel Brooks was totally, I mean, just absolutely against using the N word in that movie, that much. And Cleavon Little and Richard Pryor both said, no, we got to use it. We got to show how stupid these people are, and how racist they are, and this is the only way to do it. You got it. That's how they, but he was not a fan of it.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I do think making racist people look foolish is always a plus.
and sometimes there's a price to it. So you got to use their language. But anyway,
Well, and it is an interesting question though, because like some characters, not every character is woke. That actually takes away from that character,
yeah,
right?
of course.
That is true.
But
So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, would you like Steve Zissou less if he was politically correct?
Would you?
Um,
Yeah. Would you
all
like?
right.
Of
No, of course. And it's like you see him, and right off the bat, he sees this pregnant reporter coming onto his ship, and he tells Klaus, "Not this one, Klaus. Not this one. She's mine."
Yeah.
Already, he's like a fucking predator. You see that? It's like how.
Yeah. And when he tries to kiss her, it's so inappropriate when he tries to kiss her.
Oh,
In the helicopter.
on the balloon.
On the hot air balloon.
Yeah, and she's like,
Why does he have a hot air balloon? It's so funny how
knows?
he must have been.
He has everything, by the way.
submarine,
He's
hot
gotten
air
so
balloon,
many brands.
helicopter.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm the poor research guy with every vehicle ever known.
Of course, the
But,
fucking
like, all
helicopter
kinds of
hadn't been
things there.
maintained in
I'm
years.
surprised he
Yeah.
didn't have an M1 Abrams tank.
Well, that's like one of the criticisms of a lot of Wes Anderson movies is that it's just like there's like no stakes here. Like, what are the stakes? That this guy like has to retire on like some
Right.
island somewhere? Like, oh no.
And he
Well,
pretty much says that. I'm done.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Does he says that's it? I'm
when the
retired.
safe's
Then they open
when
the
the safe's
vault.
got a big hole in it. Yeah,
That's what I was about to say. Ned, we got your inheritance back.
I'm retired.
And then he's retired.
That's right there. Oh, I love Owen
shit.
Wilson in this so much.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So
It's pretty good.
endearing.
Oh,
I guess did you have to fart?
did you
Oh.
have to fart?
Lola's changing.
Oh.
I don't know what.
Well, turn the camera.
No, it is.
Dad,
Okay,
no,
Steve.
that's so
Okay, Steve.
inappropriate.
Okay,
God.
Steve.
Oh my god.
So, all right,
This is
thumbs up, 2 thumbs up.
Predator.
It's a lawsuit.
Rewatchability through the roof.
Wait, can everybody go like this? I want to see everybody's thumbs. Curved. Okay, so the baby
He
will
wants
probably
to see.
have curved thumbs.
He wants to see what kind of
Oh,
thumbs.
Dad, what kind of lobes do you have?
Oh yeah, Dad. What kind of lobes do you have?
I don't know. Let me take my pants off.
No, not those
No,
lobes.
Dad,
Oh.
stop. Oh my god. Your ears.
Show them.
Are they attached? Come closer.
Semi.
Come closer.
Semi.
Turn to
You have
the.
danglies.
No, those are
you have
attached.
danglies.
No, those are
No,
attached.
ganglies.
They're 100% attached.
They're not attached.
No, I can see them.
Can't see them now.
I'm gonna need a 4K image of your ears today.
Okay, we'll give it to you
By the end of the day,
by the end of the day.
Luke wants it on his desk by the end of the day.
Chuck has attached lobes, like
Good.
fully attached. So oh,
Ooh,
Oh, that's
Lego
cute.
bonsai.
oh, is that a little Lego?
It's a little Lego bonsai.
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
Hey,
hold it up closer. Let's really see it.
Come
Okay.
closer, my son, so I may bless you.
Give me a second. Let me show you.
Man,
Oh wow.
I don't know
I
if you
was-
can tell.
I
but
was there.
the
I'd go.
leaves are little frogs.
Nice.
The leaves are little frogs. Oh, that's so cute.
That's
Did
awesome.
Eiley get that for you?
No, she helped me build it though.
So
Guys, that's racist.
A little bit.
a little bit.
I thought because she was just.
Oh, I thought because she was Asian.
Next, she's gonna be like, I saw Eiley at Target. I said hi, but she didn't respond back.
I saw
Oh.
Ivy. She was in Charlie's Angels. She did a great job.
Jeez.
Stop, you guys. You guys,
Sushi
you are
restaurant.
racist. It's because Luke didn't have that in our last conversation, and he has it now. And Eiley was visiting last week.
Okay.
It just so happens that she's.
We
Asian.
weren't aware of those details, Eliza. We just thought you were being you.
Atticus was.
I was willfully
Luke
aware.
was. Luke, the accuser.
That poor kid.
I didn't accuse you.
You said that it's a little bit. Who said it was a little bit racist?
I don't remember how the kerfuffle got started, but
You
a lot of
started it, you idiot.
a lot of
Eliza. These are
What?
the uncles. These
I
are
know.
good.
I was gonna say you've gotta.
Maybe we should have a family tradition when Eliza has all of her kids, where we do oiled
Yeah.
up uncle wrestling. What do you
Oh,
think,
God.
now
Atticus?
we're talking.
Oh God.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You guys are. I'm
In
gonna
a
demote
Steve
you
Zissou
back to Just
Speedo.
Brothers. Dad,
Sick my-
one of the things
my-
that Luke said when we were talking on Friday was like, no matter what gender or race my baby is, he's still going to love it.
I didn't say I was still gonna love it. It was something else. I was gonna make it love Attack on Titan. That's what it was.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Gender
So-
or race?
I was
Okay.
like, I think we know what race it's gonna be.
Kissed your baby, yeah, is like
Never
from
know.
Zimbabwe.
I
All
don't
of a sudden.
appreciate what you're insinuating.
I like. Oh, I think you'd
I
appreciate.
kind of appreciate it.
Even if it's a bastard child,
Oh
I'll
my
still
god!
make it love Attack on Titan.
What?
And I said that baby's not going to see Attack on Titan. My poor baby, my unborn child, is not going to be
All right.
subjected to Attack on Titan. I
So,
give
But it'll be
Life
subjected to a
Aquatic
leash if it's
10 out of
unruly.
10. I said I would leash it if it was unruly, and I stand by that. If it needs a leash, it's going to get a leash. I
You
don't
control
know.
the unruliness.
The harness.
You
with a
control if
harness.
it's unruly.
no leashes.
with
Have
a
you ever
harness,
seen a
and
child?
it'll have a very spacious.
Have I ever seen a child? No, actually,
Kennel?
now that you mention it, to my recollection, in 25 years of life, I have never ever seen a child.
Yeah, you weren't allowed around the other children when you were young, so that tracks.
Remember when
You're
we watched that
quarantined.
movie and it was on mute, and Atticus said, "Where's the noise?"
Come say hi.
Where
Say
is
hi.
Oh,
Who's
who's
that?
that?
That's Finn.
Finn?
All
That
right,
one's
so
Finn?
I'm giving this the first ever, and I think, in my opinion, or if I,
11?
in my recollection, a 10 out of 10. 10
I
out
thought
of
you
10
gave,
for
Paddington
life.
a 10
didn't you
out of
give
10.
Winslow Boy a 10 out of 10?
No, I didn't give. I know I
You
didn't give
gave
Paddington.
Paddington a
No,
10.
no, no. I guarantee.
Yes, you
I
did.
think I-
Mother to you, I did not give that movie a 10 out of 10. Maybe a 6.
Come on.
Paddington is still the best movie that we've seen.
I agree.
I'm about
Sorry,
to
Paddington
lose my
2.
mind.
Whose ton and why are they getting
Two.
padded?
Anyway, so I'm giving it 10 orange
No,
beanies
it's a
out of 10.
I know, baby. What's
They're
wrong?
not orange.
I'm
They're
giving
red.
them
10
10
red-
research
Red orange
dolphins
beanies.
out
Huh?
of 10.
Oh,
Why
the
can't we
What's
say
the quote
colorblind?
that he said about the dolphins?
Who?
they're either
It's
Steve. He's like,
supposed to be
"These
very
dolphins
intelligent,
are
although I've
driving me
never
crazy."
seen any evidence of it.
It's funny that he catches them like being perverts, though.
Oh my God! One of my other favorite scenes is when Jane is first interviewing Steve, and that great white whale is in the back, showboating, just like swimming
An
around.
orca whale.
I thought that was a good scene too. Funny.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
Oh, it's hilarious! It's so fucking hilarious.
There's just like so much happening that, like, yeah, that's why you
So
have to watch
much.
it a zillion times. Or what? I give it 10 out of 10 gay little earrings.
That's a good one.
Dad, I remember when we were growing up, it was like, is your earring on the gay side? You remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
I
Which
do
side is
also
gay?
remember looking it up, and it was on the gay side.
I think I remember that
Yeah.
too. And
Secret's
do you
out.
remember when we didn't think to like twist the ball off of the barbell earring in Maui, and we were just trying to force it through?
That could be
Yeah.
one of the most. If it hadn't have been for all the drinks, that could have been one of the most painful experiences
I
of my
don't
life.
No,
You
You
I-
and Susie were just trying to push that fucker through, and I was like, "Doesn't it? It's got to come off." Well, no, it doesn't. And then, oh man, that hurt.
Did we ever
so
get
much.
it through?
No,
And then we just tried it the next day and it came right off.
I think we did.
Well, probably we've been working it for hours.
I will let you guys know that earrings, like, or the earlobe, if that gets like messed up, it's painful. I got my ears pierced when I was in the Navy, right?
Yeah.
And
This in your Gucci face.
And
It's
the Prince Albert.
Gucci face. I did also
Yeah,
get a
man.
Prince
Oh,
Albert.
God, Stop.
But
Albert.
yo, actually, Dad might like this earring. Hold up.
Is that the Prince Albert earring?
What is it?
Stop.
Lady
It's a
Guadalupe?
little
Yeah, it's
Virgin
the little Lady
Mary.
Guadalupe. Yeah.
Lady
Nice.
Guadalupe.
But
Where is
Hey,
Guadalupe?
I gotta leave for a second. Oh,
you
no,
can't
wait, you're going.
okay.
you can't
Okay.
wear earrings
Why?
in the Navy as a dude. So
Oh.
I had to get these invisible spacers, and while my ears were still healing, I had to force these like plastic things through these swollen ear holes.
Why didn't you just wait until you were out of the Navy? But Anyway,
wanted to
so
be myself.
what's your rating there, Couscous?
It's 10 out of 10, like for sure. 10 out of 10. Let's see.
10 out of 10
Three-legged
what?
dogs. I said 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Three-legged
Cody.
Cody.
Three-legged.
I love Cody.
We gotta go back for Cody.
Cody. Oh, that looks interesting, Luke. It looks nice.
I like it.
Dangly. You look like a fortune teller.
I can tell
Can
that you're
you-
going to be a wonderful mother.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I can tell that I
That's
am
so
going to be the favorite
sweet.
uncle.
Oh.
not
Oh.
Well, you
I
are in
can
the same
tell-
town.
That dad is
We-
going to move back to Colorado
Yeah,
to be a grandfather.
yeah.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Dad's got to move back to Colorado to irreparably damage the baby.
Yeah. To scare it into thinking
Yeah.
it said something bad and then be traumatized for life because he just was excited to
Once
talk
it
about
does
their
that,
toys.
That feels personal.
What did you say?
Hey, kid, you want to
Ruthie,
play a
that
game
happened to
called
you?
Burnout? I used to do it with your mom.
No, I'm not. You're not playing Burnout or Freeze Out with my children.
Dad,
With your
can you
seat
go get
warmer
'em?
on, you cheater.
Anyway, all right.
You
So who's up
cheater.
next?
I'm up next.
Is it you or Eliza?
No,
I
Eliza.
am.
All right,
Eliza.
Eliza couldn't.
Eliza.
And Eliza gets to pick twice.
Eliza's
Eliza's
favorite.
picking for two.
Picking for two, baby.
Gets to pick twice.
No.
Oh, do I get two movies?
How's somebody with no memory is gonna have a favorite Wes Anderson movie though?
Huh?
Can you not say things like that about my child?
Well,
Yeah, what the
What do you mean
fuck?
no memory?
it's just the truth. There's
It's
no
not
way.
true.
There's no way their memory developed part of the brain is even there yet.
Yeah. Can we move on, please? What's your pick,
Relax,
Eliza?
Professor.
I'm sick of your conspiracy theories. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Take the
Where's
tin
your
oil
fucking
off
medical degree?
around
Okay,
the family,
Eliza, what are you
Luke.
gonna pick, honey?
I don't know if its brain is developed yet. That's true. I'm picking Grand Budapest Hotel.
All right.
Nice. So good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Next week, maybe I'll allow your unborn child to
Shut
choose.
up.
Oh my God.
You can use it. You can use
I didn't
your
know you were
spirit.
gonna be
energy
so mean
to
to
feel
it.
it. I'm not being mean. I'm just being
Yeah, you
realistic.
are.
If you got to prepare this child for the real world.
Yeah, I tried to do
Yeah.
that with you guys. What happened?
Okay.
Get
Well,
ready.
Mom gave me when I told Mom, Dad, she gave me this pile that she said was from Aunt Anne.
Aw. What does it say? Prepare the child for the path, not the
The
path.
path
I
for
can't
the
read it.
child.
Huh?
Says prepare the child for the path, not the path for the child.
Good. Good.
That's good. Yeah. Don't want it
Good
being
advice.
weak.
Good advice, huh? Anyways, I love you guys.
I love
Hold
you
on.
too,
We
Luke.
gotta watch it. We gotta watch the
Oh.
trailer.
Red. Well, no,
Did
you
we
can't
do
watch
it?
this
No,
one. It's Red Band.
Eliza's ready.
Huh?
It's Red Band. You can't watch this one.
What do you mean it's red band?
Why can't we watch this one?
It's gonna have titties.
It's the official. Oh, red band. Oh,
Or
okay.
titties in the red.
That is 100% what that means.
That's all right. Let's watch it.
Dad,
Hell yeah.
but then we're gonna get taken off YouTube.
Flagged. It's gonna get flagged.
Run to the Cathedral
have
of Santa Maria in
action.
Brucknerplatz, buy one of the plain half-length
Wait,
candles and take back 4
where am I
kubits in
supposed
change. Light it in the sacristy, say a brief rosary, then go to Mendel's and get me a courtesan au chocolat. If there's any money left, give it to the crippled shoeshine boy. Hold it. Who are you?
I'm Zero, sir. The new lobby boy.
And so my life began. Junior lobby boy in training under the strict command of Monsieur Gustave H. I began to realize that many of the hotel's most valued and distinguished guests came for him.
I love you.
I love you. She was dynamite in
Oh.
the sack, by the way.
Who's 84?
Oh, there we are.
I've had older.
I became his pupil, and he was to be my counselor and guardian.
The police are here.
Tell them I'll be right down. She's been murdered, and you think I did it.
This is Madame D's last will and testament. To Monsieur Gustave H. I bequeath a painting known as Boy with Apple.
It's a masterpiece. The rest of this shit is worthless junk.
This man is a ruthless adventurer and a con artist who preys on mentally feeble, sick old ladies. And he probably fucks them, too.
How's that supposed to make me feel?
Did you just throw my cat out the window?
You see, there are still faint glimmers of civilization left in this barbaric slaughterhouse that was once known as humanity.
Whoa!
Indeed, that's what we provide in our own modest, humble, insignificant... No, fuck it.
What's the meaning of this shit?
Boy with apple? I thought you did. Now you're only noticing now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hold on. Don't go away.
Hang on. Hold on. Dad,
She was so
she said
loud
don't go
compared-
away.
Fuck that. It's a commercial. That was awesome. That's a
Yeah,
good
I'm
one.
excited.
Yeah.
I kind
And-
of because I'd only seen it.
This one's good.
What?
And Luke was right about the red band thing.
I told
Yeah.
Who
you.
cares?
I just want everyone to know there are very few instances where I'm wrong. Very few.
You were just
Attack
wrong.
on Titan, amazing.
You were just wrong that just now.
When?
Just now. You say to say
Very
you,
few instances.
you're wrong a lot.
When?
What about that one time we went to Carlsbad Cavern and then you slipped on that banana peel and then you fell into the toilet and then you got all that poop into your mouth?
We don't talk about that.
That
So
doesn't
Well,
sound like something happened.
look.
Well, that didn't happen.
how was I supposed to know a banana peel would spawn in front of my foot, huh?
They told us they were spawning all over the cavern.
It's ridiculous.
What?
Where
It
is
was
that person?
RNG. It was RNG. How was I supposed to control RNG?
Oh dear God.
Orange?
Carlsbad Cavern.
I told you to be frame perfect before we went in.
Well, I couldn't carry it
I'm
out.
Remind me to tell
so
you the World War II veteran story about Carlsbad Caverns. I won't do it today because it's a little long, but it's
Can't be
pretty
better,
good.
Can't be better than that
It's
story.
pretty. No, it's pretty impressive. Pretty funny. So,
How many banana peels does it involve?
all
Is
right.
my hat too tall?
Huh?
Is my hat too tall?
Yeah,
It's,
No, I
it's
think
up
it's
there.
perfect.
It's up
Objectively
there. You
too
look
tall.
like you're the Rastafarian guy.
What kind of
up there.
what brand is the hat? Is it a Carhartt?
It is.
Um,
but I
don't know.
didn't want the
Yeah, you
brand.
look like
So I have to
You
get
look like
another
a-
hat now that has the stop signs on it, like a Ned.
it's a cursed hat because he
All
died.
right.
Do I have
I'm a curse too. Anyway, that wraps it up for this week's edition. Now, remember, next week we'll have a reaction. We're going to do a quick little reaction piece to the Academy Awards. Then we're going to go into our movie review.
Do you guys want my prediction for best picture?
Yeah, let's all
It's
get our
gonna be
prediction.
everything, everywhere, all at once.
You know, I think somehow I
think so, man.
feel like the Academy just might go in that direction. So I don't know
It'd be
that
the
I'm
correct
going to.
direction.
I don't know if I'm going to disagree with you, but
I think Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick.
Ain't no way a piece of propaganda is gonna win.
I don't think. I mean, Elvis has a chance. I think that Tar is. I
Okay.
think.
All right,
Okay,
hang on.
go on.
We got Top Gun Maverick. What the hell is Women Talking?
I haven't seen that one.
Whoa, watch it. Why do you have to say it like that there,
I
misogynist?
haven't seen The Banshees of Isher.
Don't give
You
me
love that
started.
one. You love that one.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
That
That
sadness.
so here's the movie I haven't seen, which I guess I should have before I start making evaluations. But All
Trying
Quiet on the Western Front is supposed to be really good, but it's hard for me to compare anything to 1917. I think that was probably the most amazing movie to come out in the last 10 years. Of course, that's the Parasite movie being in that year.
Parasite was really good though. Parasite
But
was
not
honestly
better than
spectacular.
1917.
I don't know. Did you watch Parasite?
I did.
All right, well, we got the Fablemans.
No, but did you
Tar,
watch
Elvis, and then
Parasite?
Oh,
Avatar
that
Way
could
of
win.
I
Water.
do. Huh?
Avatar? I
Avatar's
hope
not gonna
not.
win. No.
Avatar.
It's a good movie,
Avatar
but
is
Oh
so
my
good.
Luke, I will
God.
give you this. I should watch it again because I did watch it at theaters. I did get interrupted by a phone call from work. Blah 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 blah. So I will watch it
Dad,
again. What?
you're supposed to turn your phone off.
I was on call.
Then you don't get to go to the movies, Buster.
yeah, it's just like if you have a baby, you don't get to go to the movies.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
What?
I'm hitting my
Are you
sleepies.
stabbing them?
Okay.
I'm hitting
All
my
right.
sleepies, so I gotta go take a nap.
All
All
right.
right.
I think that
Liza.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Fablemans wins because the Academy loves itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna make my predictions. The top 5 for desires. The desires are what I would like to see win is Banshees for Best Picture. Michelle. We
Yo,
for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Colin Farrell for Banshees. Best Director. The Daniel what do they call them? The Daniel
Daniel
brothers.
Bros.
The
Yeah.
Daniel brothers for that movie, and then best original screenplay. Probably those guys too. So, but I don't think it's going to happen that way. But that's what I would say.
All right.
All right. I love you guys.
Rest
Love
easy,
you too.
Eliza.
Liza,
Rest
when
easy.
you take your nap,
Thank
give me a call
you.
later.
Okay, I will.
I love you. Bye
I love you
bye.
guys.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye, little Louise.
Ned. Yeah, Kingsley in parentheses Ned would be perfect.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Kingsley.